How do you rank fast in e-commerce? We always hear that SEO is slow, that it's going to take 6 months, 8 months, but that's not entirely true. We can see results and make revenue in just a matter of days or weeks if the right things are in place. I want to show you a client site that we're working with just a few weeks ago, and we boosted the traffic by over 200%. We boosted the revenue over 300%, and in the process, we added around 20K extra. So this is in just a few weeks. And I'm going to jump into my computer here and show you. So they were getting around 40, 50, 60. Then we went in and did this process, and the traffic started climbing right away and is leveling a little bit off, but it's going from around 50, 60 to around 150. 130, 140, 150, 160. And the thing is, we dropped down on blog traffic and we increased the traffic to collection pages here. And I'm going to show you exactly what we did and how you can do it as well. But you need to have a site with good products. You need to have backlinks. You need to have authority so you can fix the site structure issue. If you do that, you can make revenue quite fast. You can increase your rankings and your clicks really fast. Okay, so I'm going to show you, I'm going to take a absolutely random site I found online. And so this one has DR of 41. And we can see a slight drop here in traffic. And if you go to the organic keyword report, you're going to see what they're ranking for. I want to see how they are doing in position 10 to 15. That's going to show me keywords that have potential. If they optimize this page and do a few tweaks, they can rank for this very fast. If we build up a list of all the keywords that are sitting here very close to the top 10, you could also do like 8 to 12. 10 to 15 is very good. So this is what we do for all clients. We take this data and label these keywords as a priority because they are the fastest way to increase revenue. I want to run through a few things that you can do. You can find the keywords ranking in position 10 to 15 or 8 to 12 or 5 to 10, whatever you want to do. So you review them and make sure they're good money keywords that are going to convert. You can actually go in here and apply filters. So you can have commercial, transactional, you can do all sorts of things here. But what I like to do as well is set keyword difficulty, for example, so you can do it even faster, so 15. We don't want anything that's harder than keyword difficulty 15. So best hit track system right away. We can see the historical rankings here. They used to rank quite well. They've dropped off. Something strange is going on here. It's the same article, actually. That's strange. Okay. Weird. Okay, let's keep focus. So what is the best heating? Let me find something. All right, let's add a filter. We can add a word count filter, for example. Now you're into long tail stuff. Mean split, heating and cooling, 2K keyword, position 14. So this would be a good keyword to optimize the page, and because it's probably going to be, for this domain to rank for, it should be quite easy actually. 4-ton AC unit. So you can just review this. You can play around with the filters. Another filter that's quite good is the lowest DR. What is the lowest DR in the top 5? So I can say that I only want to see keywords where you're going to see a domain with a domain rating of something below 8. 4 words, keyword difficulty under 15. And we have one. If I put this down, let's see what we get here. So we have a domain ranking here in the top 3 where there's a domain rating of 2. This might be using PBNs and hiding it so Ahrefs doesn't pick up the actual domain rating. But we can research like this and find some really good keywords. Here's a very good comparison keyword, although it's a low volume. But let's see if we have something here. Again, another D or 2, and when the domain rating is quite low, there's no backlinks. If you're a small brand and you want to pick up a few sales, they would be a good keyword. Okay, so you just go through this process, but I'm going to show you use Screaming Frog to find internal links. What you can do is you take a keyword difficulty 0, has 500 searches, they have a page ranking in position 10. We're going to jump over to Screaming Frog and I'm going to show you how to find pages to link to this page. Screaming Frog is an awesome tool that can crawl and scrape data. We have our site here. I'm going to go into configuration. Here we're going to have something called custom search. I'm going to remove these and add mean split. This is my main keyword. I'm going to just add it here as well so I can see it later on. I'm going to have another variation search, so I'm going to copy that as well. I can do more variations and things like that, but just for this example. So what's going to happen is going to crawl all the pages and find variations of my keyword on different pages. And if I go up here, we go to the side, we're going to find here custom search. Now, you can now see that it's searching for these keywords. And this is quite large, so it's going to take a bit of time. Once it finds a reference, here we have, I think we can just RV mean split. Let me just, okay, so this is our page. And while we wait, I'm going to set up the filter. So we're going to find pages that are not linking to this page. We're going to go into alt links down here and I'm going to set a filter. What we're trying to do is that we want to look at pages that are linking to our page. So I'm going to show you just an example. If we take contact and I add it here, so to contains contact. If I scroll down, you can see it shows me this page all the time because all pages link to contact. If I go and take the target side, swap this out, and roll through it, it's gonna show this here. So this is a path tab is absolute because it's in the menu. What we are looking for is an instance where it's not in the menu. And we can filter this out as well. I was gonna try and see if, and it's always the same keyword here. But let's go and add another path type contains. All right, so now we see nothing when we scroll through. It's just empty. Okay, so once we have all the data in, this is going to take a couple hours maybe. Then we can then just sort by size here, and then we can go through all the pages that show up. And if nothing shows up, we know that there is a link. Okay, so what we're looking for, so if nothing shows up, we know there's no link. All right, this is a great way to find these pages. You can then build up a database of all the pages that show up, and then you can go into them and add your backlink. Okay, so very effective way to build internal links really fast. They're very close to ranking. It's very close to getting traffic, and just a little bit of extra push can then put it into the top 5. And if you find, let's say, 20 of those pages and you do this process over and over again with all of these pages, you're guaranteed to see really fast results. You're going to see more revenue come in really fast. The next thing that you can do to increase the ranking for this keyword, for the RV AC unit, we can go and find long tail collections, we can find blog topics, and we can build a funnel around this keyword. If you watched the Goldman video from yesterday, you can see how we were building out a lot of collections for this one keyword. We want to rank GolfNet, but we also want to rank PitchingNet and ChippingNet and GolfNet for backyard and all of these long tail variations, because they convert so much better. Same thing here. People are searching for specific things within this, and if you add blog topics, you add collections, you're going to really help it rank. Although this is where's mean splits for RVs here. There's only 500, so it's quite low, maybe not worth it, but you can still do the same process. You can go in, you can write out this article, RV trailer, here's a long tail keyword, things like that. You can do a little bit of research, build more pages, build more internal links is what it's all about. You can also build Shopify templates for internal links. If you know Theme Liquid, you can go into your Shopify, and it's really easy to create code that targets specific pages, or you can create blocks. You can save the templates for specific things. So you can create a template just for RV, for example. All of your RV page is going to live on that template, and you then create internal linking blocks within the template where you link from all the sub categories, the long tail pages, the blogs, into this specific page that you're trying to rank. This is very powerful if you have a lot of products and you have, you don't have time to go through all of these screaming frog things and just run all of these tools. You can just go in, create the templates, and a page that you add to this blog is going to get a lot of internal links from all the pages within the template. That makes sense? The last one is review intent of pages ranking. This is always shifting. What is the intent? What are people actually looking for? When we typed in best HVAC system, 5 years ago, everything would be a blog. Every single result would be a blog. Maybe it's still the case now that everything here is a blog, but this is a blog. Now we have Reddit. We now have YouTube. This is an article, blog, YouTube, article. So the intent here is from forum and information over to blogs and video. And then we have one like report. But this is not always the case. Sometimes when you search for best type keywords, it's going to be just collections. And going through and seeing something that has dropped in traffic, for example. So let's go, position is declined. Okay, and maybe something from position 10. Now you can see that they are dropping down for all of these keywords. It's going like from 3 to 10. And what you can do here, you can build up you can just export this and go through what is happening. Why are we dropping? Mini split, heat pump, what type of page is ranking? Is there a different intent from the pages ranking to what is actually ranking in Google? Okay. Energy.gov. This looks like an information thing here. Then we have Home Depot, product page. You can just go through it and then look at your own result. Does it match? If it matches up, then okay. The shift intent may be not the thing that's causing it. But if you find this intent shift and you fix it, you're going to reclaim traffic, get rankings faster, and make more revenue much faster than before. So these are some of the tips I recommend going through if you want to rank fast and boost your traffic really fast. So go ahead, test them out, let me know how it goes, and see you in the next video.